always like you, over and over. And I have no words. I am trapped between the terror of crossing the sea and the fear of what lies on the other side. I know we're being chased, but when I look behind us, all I see is us. And on the sides, walls of water, miles high. I hold my breath. Everyone does. Even the animals know. It's as if the sound of our heartbeats might tip the water. And so we walk. And we walk. When we get to the other side, things go flying. Everybody's throwing off everything they've been carrying, their clothing, their baggage. It's like a plague of relief. People falling to the ground, surrendering to the earth, to their exhaustion. There's crying, there's wailing, there's babies and elders and people who needed to be carried, communing with the earth. And I hear this sound coming from the earth. A rhythm crawling up from the depths. And it moves through the people. It begins to propel them up off the earth to standing. And they're moving, their bodies flowing with breath and the rhythm. Chests splayed so hearts will fall forth, and throats exposed, faces uplifted, fingers outstretched, mouths open. And I just stand here. Until the rhythm starts to fill my body, moving through like a wave, like the waves that were frozen above us now released. And the breath returns. I love that story. I love that story of Shirat Hayam, this moment from the Torah, the Song of the Sea. It's what we read yesterday, Parshat V'Shalach. Just to recap, the Israelites have finally managed to escape from Egypt. They're being chased by the top of the Egyptian cavalry. They arrive at the sea. They dare to step into the parted waters. They arrive at the other side and are led by Moses and Miriam in the first communal song in the Torah. The number one song on the Torah hit parade. I love this story because because I see myself in it. I can't sing, but I want to. And I sing after all. I am alone in my individual experience, and I am part of the communal voice. After several years of watching people's bodies and listening to their voices in song and prayer, I know I am not alone in this. This is all of our story. Ongoing story. And it is our birthright. Breath flows through us and it moves our bodies into sound, which can become song and prayer. But of course, it doesn't always flow so neatly like that. Why? Well, sometimes the words are set and we don't know them. And sometimes we just have our own words. And sometimes we don't know the melody, or our own melody is better. Sometimes our pants are too tight, or the person beside us is cracking their gum, or we're too sad, or too angry, or too frustrated, or too distracted to follow along, open our mouths, and let our voices sing in prayer. Or maybe we're just wondering about God. What part does God play in this conversation? Is God listening? When I pray, how will I know if God is answering? Does it matter? Is that why I pray? Or can praying make our relationships better? Will praying move us towards acts of chesed, loving kindness, and towards helping to repair the world? Will praying make our lives better? It's a lot of questions. And it doesn't even begin to delve into the specific nature of tefillah, of Jewish prayer with its tension between keva and kavanah, fixed practice and intention. And so we have designed a whole afternoon in which we have joined together to ask questions, to sing a little, to listen a little, to nash a little, of course, and to stir the conversation. And please, of course, in 5 hours with a nashing break, this is just a start. Nobody's claiming it's the whole Megillah, but it's the whole story. But it's a start. Okay. So those are some of my questions, maybe. Let's see if we can find out some of your questions.